legal problems for over a century. With the Boston Company, personal investment bankers serving the needs of financially successful individuals, a subsidiary of Shearson Lehman Hutton Incorporated, an American Express company. And with Apollo Computer Incorporated, maker of high-performance workstations, ready to take American science and industry into the next decade.
Good evening.
Funding for the NewsHour has been provided by AT&T. AT&T has supported the McNeil Lehrer NewsHour since 1983 because quality information and quality communications is our idea of a good connection. AT&T, the right choice. And by the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, a catalyst for change. And by PepsiCo. And made possible by the financial support of viewers like you and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
But first, this is Pledge Week on public television. We're taking a short break now so that your public television station can ask for your support. That support helps keep programs like this on the air.
Your call to 492-1111 is urgently needed. Help us close the gap by August 31st. Stay tuned for details.
Hi, I'm Dave Kuhn here with John Kerr to remind you of why we're here a couple of times a year, and that's to call 492-1111 and pledge your support for the McNeil Lehrer NewsHour, among other high-quality programs here on Channel 2. You depend on this program. You depended on it for incisive news and analysis. It's the only hour of news anywhere on television. So please, call now. Make your support very, very visible, very audible. Call now and make a pledge as large as you can. If you make it a $60 pledge, we'll send you this handsome black ironstone mug. It says McNeil Lehrer NewsHour on both sides, if you like. Doesn't matter which way you're facing it. 492-1111 is the number. Please call now. You value this program. Tell us how much.
David, I just want to remind everyone who's watching right now that you can charge your pledge on Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. The benefits of joining WGBH right now, of course, are a year's subscription to GBH, the members magazine, tells you what to watch for on WGBH tonight and every night, and also you'll get a member card which will entitle you to discounts at over 50 of the area's most popular educational and cultural institutions. And we also have, if you're able to afford a pledge right now of $60, the McNeil Lehrer NewsHour T-shirt. It's been very popular. This is the time to get one right now. Just ask for it when you call and pledge $60. And if you'd like a pair of those same mugs that David was talking about, they're yours for $100. Just ask for them. Call 492-1111, and thanks.
August 31st is screaming down the track at us, faster than any of us like to think about. We'd like to get 200,000 members by the end of August, and we're making good progress on that. We'd like to have you be one of them. So if you haven't become a member of Channel 2, if you're not a member of this station, think about why you haven't made that move and make it now. 492-1111 is the number. Remember, what we're really asking you to do is to think about the programming on this station, because that's really all we're about in the end, is the programming we bring to you, that we send to you right through that glass tube you're watching at now, right? You're going to come back to McNeil Lehrer in just a few seconds, right? That's all very true. If you watch this program, the McNeil Lehrer NewsHour, day after day, think about it, what it means to you, and make that call.
You asked about the T-shirt, a couple of you. Then, well, here it is again, the McNeil Lehrer NewsHour T-shirt, a bonus gift from Channel 2 when you call right now, 492-1111. I want you to think for a second of all the programs that you and your family and your household have enjoyed on Channel 2 over the past year. Remember that the time is short between now and August 31st, the end of our fiscal year. And this is the time for you to stand up and be counted right now. I want you to become a member for $35 or more, to renew your membership, or to make an extra gift. This is the time to do it. 492-1111 is the telephone number to call, and we urge you to charge it right now because that way we get the money faster. Call now, and thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Congressman Chet Atkins, and I support WGBH because of the tremendous programming they have. War and Peace in the Nuclear Age was one of the great pieces of television journalism of all time. please support WGBH too. Just pick up your phone, dial 492-1111, and make a pledge today. Thank you.
Going back to McNeil Lehrer in just about a minute and a quarter. So there is time for you to make that call, because that's just about what it takes, and we know that from all the thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of people who have called before. I want to ask you once again to consider the service that the McNeil Lehrer News Hour is to you, and to consider how much you rely on this program for the kind of news and information and analysis you cannot find anywhere else on television. If that means a lot to you, and you have not become a member of Channel 2, I'd like to ask you why. If it really does mean a lot to you. A newspaper costs you $0.25 a day. A magazine can cost you $1, $1.50. That adds up over the course of a year. We're asking you for $35 a year, or $60, which will bring you the mug. So please think about the value of this program to your life and what it means to you in terms of news and information, and make that commitment and make it now. We really thank you very much for doing that. And now back to the program.
Your pledge or renewal is needed now. Help us close the gap. Rush your check to Channel 2, Boston, 02134, or call 492-1111 right now. And
Funding for the News Hour has been provided by PepsiCo. Every day we enjoy people being cold to us, cutting us up, getting fresh with us, tearing into us, and calling us chicken. In fact, the more people do it, the happier we are. PepsiCo. And by the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, a catalyst for change. And by AT&T. And made possible by the financial support of viewers like you and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
News in depth, the McNeil Lehrer News Hour. Isn't that television worth supporting with a call and a pledge at 492-1111? And if you can make that pledge $60, the end of our fiscal year is coming up August 31st. We'll send this McNeil Lehrer News mug as our thank you gift. But the important thing is to call and call now, because it's support from you that's going to make it possible for us to close the gap by the end of the fiscal year. That's just 8 days away. And in the next few moments, we're going to be taking every call we can at 492-1111, your name, your address, your phone number, and the largest pledge you can.
Local broadcast of the McNeil Lehrer News Hour is made possible by our members in partnership with Nutter McLennan & Fish, providing creative solutions to problems in real estate and environmental law. With the Boston Company, personal investment bankers serving the needs of financially successful individuals, a subsidiary of Shearson Lehman Hutton Incorporated, an American Express company. And with Apollo Computer Incorporated, maker of high-performance workstations, ready to take American science and industry into the next decade.
There you have it, $1,303,648, and it's up to each and every one of us to bring that down to the golden zero by the end of the fiscal year, August 31st. The people from Coopers and Librand are standing by to take your calls at 492-1111, but the deadline is coming at us just 8 days away. I'm Ted O'Brien. In the next few minutes, Claudette Muick and I are going to take every call we can as we try to close that gap by the end of the fiscal year, August 31st. We have our evening with Gene Kelly coming up, beginning with a great interview with the master of song, dance, acting, you name it. Gene Kelly coming up in just a moment. But before we do that, won't you get up out of your chair, go to the phone, call 492-1111, and give us the largest pledge you can. It'll make you eligible for the Getaway Giveaway contest. In fact, just by calling and giving us your name, address, and phone number, don't even have to pledge. The Getaway Giveaway, all 8 days of it, every night, and maybe the big one at the end. But give us a call and let us know. Right, Claudette?
Absolutely, Ted. And it is very simple to become a member of WGBH by simply calling 492-1111. You become a member. It's $35 or over, and you get a year's supply of GBH, the members magazine, with full program listings for channels 2 and 44, as well as GBH Radio. It also includes some real insightful articles, which you don't want to miss. You'll also get the GBH member card, your ticket to fabulous discounts all over town. So call now, 492-1111. And remember, you can charge that to American Express, Visa, or MasterCard. By doing that, you'll assure that your pledge gets here quickly and before our August 31st deadline. Now listen closely, because everyone who calls 492-1111 right now will automatically be entered in tonight's WGBH Getaway Giveaway drawing for an unforgettable celebration weekend for two, thanks to the Royal Sonesta Hotel in Cambridge. You and a special friend will have fresh flowers in your room overlooking the Charles River, free parking and van service, a free gourmet dinner at Tops Restaurant, and free breakfast Saturday or Sunday morning in your room. The name of tonight's lucky winner will be announced during the 10:53 pledge break. And there's more. By calling 492-1111 now, you'll also be eligible for free trips drawn on succeeding nights and for the WGBH Grand Getaway Giveaway drawing on August 31st. Generously donated by Presidential Travel Ask Mr. Foster, with corporate offices in Cambridge and more than 1,000 offices nationwide. It's a 10-day tour for two to Prague, Budapest, and Vienna, with sightseeing and opera in each city. Complete rules are available by writing WGBH. Remember, no contributions necessary to enter, but we certainly hope that you'll pledge whatever you can. So call 492-1111 now.
Now here's a special way for you to double your gift. If you work for one of the over 200 generous companies in our area who match contributions, this is a reminder that your membership pledge to Channel 2 will now be doubled or even tripled. So don't forget to see your personnel office or employer for a matching gift form. It'll mean twice as much for Channel 2 when you call 492-1111.
Here's one thank you gift that we haven't mentioned. It's the NewsHour t-shirt. It's 100% cotton, specified large or extra large. A $60 pledge takes this home, as well as making you a member and making you eligible for the Getaway Giveaway. It's a beautiful t-shirt, boy. I'll tell you, you're not going to find one of those at your local department store. But the important thing is that the deadline is upon us in just 8 days, August 31st. And between now and then, we need to raise $1,303,648. But we're going to do it a pledge at a time, step by step, one pledge at a time. And your pledge is the single most important one we'll get tonight. So please, won't you make a commitment? If you've received this urgent gram, then you know the story. Just make out a check and pop it in the envelope, send it right back. But if you're going to call and make a pledge, we ask you to come up with your American Express number, your Visa, your MasterCard, so that we can get credit by the end of the year. That's right, 492-1111. That's the number to call and pledge, and give us your MasterCard, Visa, or American Express number, so we'll get the money by the end of the year, and you'll get a couple of Christmas tickets to the Ice Cream Fest, the big Ice Cream Fest. So here, Coopers and Lybrand is waiting. Let us hear from you. Right, Claudette?
Absolutely. Call 492-1111 right now. Become a member of WGBH. You'll be glad you did. You'll get a year of GBH, the members magazine, with full listings for channels 2 and 44, as well as GBH Radio, and your GBH member card, your ticket to discounts all over the area, restaurants, shops, and museums. And don't forget, if you call now, you'll also be entered automatically into tonight's Getaway Giveaway, which is a weekend for two at the Royal Sonesta Hotel in Cambridge. And you also become eligible, of course, for our grand prize drawing for that wonderful 10-day getaway to Vienna, Budapest, and Prague. And if you call now with a pledge of $60, not only will you become a member, you'll also get a McNeil Lehrer mug. What a great black color to put on your breakfast table. And don't forget, for $60, you'll also get the McNeil Lehrer t-shirt, which Ted has just shown you. And for $100, you'll get the pair for $100, $60 for one, $100 for two. Call now and make your pledge.
By golly, you got that right, Claudette. We're going right to Gene Kelly. I just want you to know, if movies are your thing, we have the...
Wanted was to come home. For 80,000, home has become the streets. A cardboard box, an abandoned car. All they ever wanted was to come home.
I'll be home by Christmas Eve.
It's time they did.
5 o'clock. People in a hurry, rushing for trains, for buses. Time to go home, to family. But for this man and 2 million like him, There is no hurry, no schedule, nowhere to go. For them, the street is home, their only home, the homeless. Just because you can't help everyone doesn't mean you can't help someone.
Join Bob Lobel for Patriots preseason action Saturday at 7:30.
Great bat.
Now Total Raisin Bran is no longer the most nutritious. It's new Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Raisin Bran. With more vitamins and minerals, the one with the most nutrition is Nutri-Grain.
People do this. People do that. People sleep on their side, front and back. Of all the things that people do, there's one thing that's so true. More people sleep on C-leaf Posturepedic. Yes, they do. More people sleep on C-leaf Posturepedic. So should you.
You know, school's tough enough these days without a kid feeling all hungry by the middle of the morning. Doesn't have to. There's so many good flavors of instant Quaker oatmeal that it's easy to get a youngster to love it. Instant Quaker oatmeal. It's the right thing to do.
From communism to freedom, the great exodus from east to west continued today with at least 500.
I'm Jim McKay for General Motors. You've been hearing a lot about car sales this summer, but you've been waiting for the big one. Here it is. America's biggest car company announces the biggest sale in its history, GM's Big Easy Sale. Over $1 billion big. Total cash back and dealer incentives over 60% bigger than last month. It's on every single 89 GM car and light truck. The Big Easy. It's that big, it's that easy. It's at your GM dealer right now.
How's Mama doing? She okay?
Yeah. It's already happening. People calling long distance with 1 free month of U.S. Sprint.
The market isn't open. We go coast to coast with this. It's midnight here. We're just shutting down.
Call Sprint now. Get 1 free month plus the best savings versus AT&T. This is one offer that seems to be catching on.
Dear Maylocks, my daughter's date's giving me Maylocks moments.
Hey, I'm here!
Last night was a real doozy. What a Maylocks moment. My stomach did flip-flops. Good thing Extra Strength Maylocks Plus is so strong. My doctor recommended it, and it's the strongest antacid I can buy. With teenagers, Maylocks is a must.
Nice house. Nice earring.
Write us about your Maylocks moments. Extra Strength Maylocks Plus. Strong relief for all your Maylocks moments.
Pain. Pulsing, throbbing pain. There is a wonder drug for pain doctors themselves take more than extra strength Tylenol or Advil. More doctors take Bayer. For pain, Bayer is the wonder drug that works wonders.
Do it yourself. Do it for yourself. Do yourself proud with Minwax and Wood.
Wood finish for beautiful color like no other, and Minwax polyurethane for fast drying protection that lasts.
Do yourself proud with Minwax and Wood.
The evaluation committee is in your office.
This is my husband, Paul. He's under a lot of pressure. But now he's taking charge of his health, eating right by cutting down on cholesterol and saturated fat. That's why I cook with Puritan, with no cholesterol and proven 94% saturated fat-free. Better than any other kind of oil.
Your wife called sneakers before dinner?
Hey, Mr. Principal, carry your books?
Anytime.
Paul's feeling great, and I am too.
Puritan. Make it his oil for life.
Now, new scientific tests prove Heart's Blockade Repellent gives your pet total protection against fleas and ticks, or your money back. Unsolicited, here's what some satisfied Blockade users have told us.
Our dog suffers with fleas, and even dipping doesn't help. Last summer, we tried Blockade. I want to thank you and tell you how much I appreciate this product. It really does work.
We were having a terrible time with fleas until we found Blockade. Since using it, we've had great results, and it smells so good.
Heart's Blockade, guaranteed flea and tick protection that really works.
I can't tell you how much I love these guys, but I can tell you it's 25% less than before.
Love your family 25% less with Fleischmann's Light. 25% less saturated fat, salt, and calories than regular margarine. And zero cholesterol. Fleischmann's Light.
The finer things, happily some are affordable, like Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. So fine, it's even made with white wine.
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course. Grey Poupon, one of life's finer pleasures.
Color Tiles, lowest prices of the year sale. Save up to 77%. Ceramic tiles, wood flooring, in-stock Armstrong Solarian vinyl tiles, in-stock wall coverings, old DuPont Stainmaster carpet. Color Tiles, lowest prices of the year sale. Hurry, it ends Sunday.
Great news. I don't need surgery for my hemorrhoids. The doctor said they're not that serious. He said use Preparation H.
You can often relieve pain and itch for hours and help shrink swelling of inflamed hemorrhoidal tissues with Preparation H. Also a new cream.
You are about to see the most important words in pain relief in 100 years. Motrin IB. No prescription needed. The doctor-recommended pain reliever in Motrin is now available in non-prescription strength Motrin IB. One Motrin IB is as effective as 2 regular aspirin for relief of headache and muscle ache, and much gentler on your stomach. New Motrin IB. Tablets or caplets. Doctor-recommended pain relief.
You're telling me Total Raisin Bran has 4 times the vitamin nutrition of my Raisin Bran? And the question is, can I think of one reason why I shouldn't buy Total Raisin Bran? Correct. I should be buying Total Raisin Bran. What kind of a question is that? Well...
Every woman knows that every pair of pantyhose wears out, sooner or later. But for my money, the later the better.
Pantyhose that last are no nonsense.
I'm Sarah Edwards. Our scientific advance is turning parenting into a property battle. See how the process of freezing embryos is stirring up controversy on Evening Magazine, coming up next.
Night Court's Harry Stone judges Wednesday's new hit comedy, FM. Let your hormones out to play. There's Misty and Ted. Non-dairy dessert topping. There's Leanne and Ted. She's 25. You're 10 years old. Every bit as attractive. It's complicated.
I love you. I hate you.
The critics call it wonderfully witty, often hilarious. FM after Night Court tonight.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow morning on Today, we'll talk of the standards we set for public officials.
I'm Jane Pauley, also the ultimate in toy trains and The Who on tour.
Tomorrow morning on Today.
WBZ TV4 presents the Great Wood Center for the Performing Arts. On Saturday, September 2nd at 7:30, Miller Genuine Draft presents Ray Charles.
I get sideways and stay up all night.
Then on Sunday, September 3rd at 7:30, it's Cher. That's Ray Charles with special guest Betty Carter September 2nd and Cher September 3rd at 7:30 live at Great Woods. For tickets, call 787-8000.
Patriots, Excitement 89. For Patriot season tickets, call 1-800-543-1776.
Boston In-Water Boat Show, the largest combined powerboat and sailboat show in New England, returns to the World Trade Center this weekend.
Brockton buried in a trash controversy. Details at 11.
Nobody loves to shop more than those who have lots of money. Tonight on Evening Magazine, we'll look at the shopping sprees of the super rich. Then, in our day tripper, we'll travel to Beverly to experience the LeGrand David and his spectacular Magic Company show. Plus, has in vitro fertilization turned parenting into a property battle over embryos?
What IVF does is really put human life on the shelf, and then it comes down when people find it useful.
We'll find out why freezing embryos is stirring up controversy in hospitals and the courtrooms. And now, Sarah Edwards and Uma Pimaraju. Up next, in our day tripper, we experience the Le Grand David and his spectacular Magic Company show, and later on, the controversy surrounding in vitro fertilization.
In childhood, we never have to think about it, but the rest of us all want to age gracefully. Hi, I'm Liz Walker. In Massachusetts, there are more than 54,000 elderly people living in nursing and rest homes. These people need our help.
If you live long enough, you're going to get old, and you just have to accept it.
Mary Epps is 104 years old and lives in a nursing home. She's lucky to have her family living nearby. Others who aren't as fortunate are often lonely and isolated. The Long-Term Care Ombudsman program needs volunteers to visit nursing home residents to address and resolve their problems.
Living our golden years with dignity is something we'd all like to do. And you can help an elder do it by taking the time to care now. Call to find out more.
Over the years, all of us at New England Telephone have found it only takes a little time to make someone's life a lot better, including your own. So please, take time to care.
Home health care, medications, research, medical guides. If it all seems overwhelming, turn to medical reporter Jean Blake. She brings home a world of medical advances so that you can make the best choice. Jean Blake's Medical Journal, weeknights at 6 on TV4.
This is Pontiac's Excitement Countdown. Now, Pontiac buyers can count on $200 million in cash back direct from the factory. Cash back on all Pontiacs in stock. You can count on up to $1,850 cash back on Grand Prix and Grand Am. Or 2.9% GMAC financing on any new '89 Pontiac. Plus, you could save hundreds more with special factory-to-dealer incentives. Count on the biggest total savings of the year. Now, see your New England Pontiac dealers.
The Jordan Marsh Super One-Day Sale. Sensational savings store-wide. 25 to 50% off on clothing, shoes, and accessories for men, women, and children. Plus, outstanding savings on items for the home. But hurry, it's one day only. Tomorrow at all Jordan Marsh stores. Stores open early at 8 a.m. and stay open late. The Jordan Marsh Super One-Day Sale. Tomorrow only. Don't miss it.
Up next, has in vitro fertilization turned parenting into a property battle over embryos?
The Atlanta Falcons, hopeful, hungry, with an attitude and a team that could be a contender. Our New England Patriots, charged, ready, and looking to be a strong force this year. Join Bob Lobel and former Patriot John Morris for live NFL preseason action. Saturday at 7:30 on WBZ TV4. Relive the most exciting Super Bowl in years as the 49ers and the Bengals drive to glory. The official film of last year's game. Saturday at 10:30 on TV4.
Remember when you had time for this? Things have changed a lot, but most checking accounts are still the same as they were back then. That's why Bank of New England introduced the Performance Now account. It pays high interest and gives you the services people need today. Things you didn't need then. Like a gold Visa card with no membership fee ever. The Performance Now account. For all the hoops you jumped through today.
It was for this merit badge. I had to visit recovering patients. That's how I met Mr. Robbins. The thing is, I was supposed to be helping him, and I think I did. But it seems like I got so much more in return. Through the years, he's been a friend to count on. I still make time to visit Mr. Robbins, for him and for me.
Kids can make a big difference in someone's life. If you're a kid with time to care, call 482-8370 and discover how you can help.
There you are.
Introducing the Keds Shoe Shine Kit. Keds, they feel good. Keds introduces high heels.
Here, let me get that for you. There you go.
Yeah,
thanks. Keds, they feel good.
Remember when they called these things toiletries and everything you ever needed fit right inside this bag? Today I could fill a suitcase with all the health and beauty aids my family and I use. Where do I get them all? No, not a drugstore. I get them at Stop & Shop. They have everything from makeup to vitamins to shaving cream to baby powder. But do you know what I like best about buying my health and beauty aids at Stop & Shop? I can pick up all my food there, too. Try doing that in a drugstore.
It's time to Stop & Shop.
We'll come back with more Evening Magazine in just a moment.
WBZ TV and MDC Metro Parks present Billy West for free Friday flicks at the Hatch. Can you guess this week's feature?
With the sound of movies.
With popcorn and the stars and the movies for free. Don't get Von trapped without great entertainment this weekend. Come to the Hatch Shell on the Esplanade Friday at 8:30.
Great movies for free are my favorite things. Shake, rattle, and roll. Get down, Toyota, and shake your dealer's hand.
Right now, it's year-end cleanup time at your Toyota dealer. Factory incentives of up to $2,500 make it the best time to deal. The selection has never been better, most with factory incentives. Choose from 22 models under $10,000. Better hurry. When you shake in a Toyota deal, you drive home quality without compromise.
Come on, shake, rattle, and roll. Toyota!
Relive the most exciting Super Bowl in years as the 49ers and the Bengals drive to glory. The official film of last year's game. Saturday at 10:30 on TV4.
Ready to fall in love with something new? Then fly to Burger King and be seduced by 3 new international chicken sandwiches with all white meat chicken. Succumb to the Italian with mozzarella and marinara sauce. Lust after the French with savory Swiss cheese and ham. Give in to the American with American cheese, lettuce, and tomato. Hurry in for the new international chicken sandwiches at Burger King before they all say, ciao.
LensCrafters took 42 minutes to do my glasses.
LensCrafters crafts your quality glasses in about an hour by putting the whole lab right in the store so you can see better, faster, in about an hour.
Now a special announcement. LensCrafters chosen Boston's best for eyeglasses in 1989. Boston Magazine picks LensCrafters' Medford location as best in their annual Best of Boston Awards. Don't your eyes deserve Boston's best? LensCrafters, custom-crafted award-winning eyeglasses in about an hour. 8 Boston locations.
This man is about to attempt the most incredible stunt ever performed with a truck.
Hi, I have almost no money, but would like to buy a new Ford truck.
Okay. Get a new Ford Ranger. Use up to $1,000 cash back for your down payment and save over $1,200 in option discounts. It means a new Ranger is under $8,900 with no money down. Caution, do not attempt this at any other dealership. Hurry to your New England Ford dealers today.
Dixie, Dixie, get your daily paper. Good news spreading across the country. Dixie, Dixie, we're the talk of the town. We got the paper that serves the nation, so dish it up and pass it around. Dixie, Dixie, America's favorite daily paper. Dixie, Dixie, we deliver for you every day. Shake, rattle, and roll. Get down, Toyota, and shake your dealer's hand.
Now's the time to shake, rattle, and roll and save on a Toyota Corolla, the most trouble-free new car sold in its class. You can save on extra value package of options like power steering, air conditioning, AM/FM cassette stereo. You can make an even better deal with factory incentives. It's year-end cleanup time on Corollas, so get rolling now and save on Toyota quality.
Shake, rattle, and roll. Toyota.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Schwegler. After a high of 86, it's down to 75 under partly cloudy skies here in Boston. On radar, we're looking at some showers up in Essex County moving toward Cape Ann. A few other showers down over Falmouth, eastward through Hyannis. That's about it. Clearing, windy, cooler weather for tomorrow with afternoon fair weather clouds. See you at 11 with details.
The case of the nurse that needed stitches, Thursday at 5 on TV4.
Come home to the best, only on NBC. This program is about unsolved mysteries. Whenever possible, the actual family members and police officials have participated in recreating the events. What you're about to see is not a news broadcast.
The 10 o'clock news is closed captioned for our hearing impaired viewers. We are grateful to Bull Worldwide Information Systems and Dunkin' Donuts for making this important service possible.
Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, English high schools got ready to open, then to close, now to open. The Boston school system doesn't make it easy.
It's terribly frustrating. It's produced an enormous amount of anxiety for everybody involved.
The 10 o'clock news is made possible by your contribution and by grants from Nimrod Press, printers and engravers. From New England Telephone, 30,000 people serving New England's communications needs for over 100 years. And from Shawmut, providers of financial services with over 170 locations throughout Massachusetts.
I'm Christopher Lydon.
Light drizzle today in Boise, Idaho National Forest helped keep the nation's largest wildfire under control. In Boston tonight, look for starry skies and mild temperatures, the lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow should be mostly sunny and breezy, highs in the upper 70s. Tomorrow night will be another clear one, lows in the chilly mid-50s. And on Friday, we'll have plenty of sunshine again, highs in the mid-70s.
POV returns in July for its second season.
I thought I'd drop by to show you a startling piece of magic.
POV, the filmmaker's shorthand for point of view. Innovative and entertaining nonfiction television from some of America's finest independent filmmakers. You might laugh, you might cry, you might get angry.
Somebody got upset, a contestant once, and put a bullet right through there.
You will have a point of view. POV, the second season.
Tuesday nights at 11 on Channel 44.
The number 2...
The 10 o'clock news was made possible by your contribution and by grants from Nimrod Press, printers and engravers. From New England Telephone, 30,000 people serving New England's communications needs for over 100 years. And from Shawmut, providers of financial services with over 170 locations throughout Massachusetts.
Hi, I'm John Kerr, and I want to ask you in the most urgent way I can to rush to your telephone right now to pick it up and call 492-1111 in Boston. As you've probably heard, we have a large gap to close between now and August 31st at midnight. It's the end of the fiscal year, and it's time for you to get up and go to your phone and do whatever you can, because the programs on this station depend on you. So pick it up, call right now, become a member. For $35 or more, you'll get a year's subscription to GBH, the Members Magazine. Tells you what to watch for on Channel 2, Channel 44, and what to listen for on WGBH Radio. We hope you'll pledge $35 or more right now, and if you pledge $100, we will send you one of the world-famous WGBH umbrellas. Just ask for it when you call. No matter what the amount is, the main thing is to call right now. We'll give you a chance to do it. Please go to your telephone. The need is urgent. And thanks.
Local broadcast of the Nightly Business Report is made possible by our members in partnership with Stockcross, New England's oldest discount stockbroker, providing discount brokerage services for economy-minded investors. Member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC.
In our report, the Secretary of Defense attacks Congress's budget priorities.
The pound sinks as the British trade figures go deeply into the red.
And Wall Street ends deeply in the black with better than a 27-point gain in the Dow.
Nightly Business Report. Produced in association with Reuters, the world's largest electronic publisher. Made possible by Digital Equipment Corporation, offering customers the power of VMS software and the open environment of Unix-based systems. By Kidder Peabody, one of the world's major investment firms, and GE Capital, providing business with comprehensive financing. Two companies of GE Financial Services. By A.G. Edwards, members of the New York Stock Exchange, serving individuals and businesses through more than 380 locations. A.G. Edwards, investment since 1887. And by the financial support of viewers like you.
Good evening. Defense Secretary Dick, for all of us, good night.
The Nightly Business Report is made possible by A.G. Edwards, providing financial services through more than 380 locations. A.G. Edwards, a century-old tradition of putting the customer first. By Kidder Peabody, one of the world's major investment firms. And GE Capital, providing business with comprehensive financing. Two companies of GE Financial Services. By Digital Equipment Corporation, offering customers the power of VMS software and the open environment of Unix-based systems. And by the financial support of viewers like you. Reuters, the world's largest electronic publisher, provides a nightly business report with news, market data, and communication services worldwide. For a transcript of this program, please send $4 check or money order to NBR Transcripts, WPBT, P.O. Box 2, Miami, Florida 33261-0002. Please include the date of the broadcast.
Local broadcast of the Nightly Business Report is made possible by our members in partnership with Stock Cross, New England's oldest discount stockbroker, providing discount brokerage services for economy-minded investors. Member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC.
Hi, I'm David Kuhn here with David Ives to ask you to call 492-1111 and support Channel 44. This station brings you many things that you can't find anywhere else on television, even on Channel 2. Gavel to Gavel, programs you don't find anywhere else on television. The best television on UHF television. Please call now. Most of the money that keeps Channel 44 on the air comes from people like you, from individual viewers. And that's why it's important that you make a commitment and call right now. In case you didn't know it, the first 3 hours of Channel 44 every morning are a repeat of the primetime schedule from Channel 2 the night before. You can videotape it if you missed it. So please, make a commitment. Call now. Make a commitment to Channel 44. Keep this station on the air. Right, David?
Right, David. Absolutely right. Because becoming a member of WGBH means that you're also supporting Channel 44 WGBX. So please do it now by calling 492-1111, and you can charge it. Charge it on Visa, charge it on MasterCard, charge it on American Express. Very, very useful. You can also get wonderful benefits when you become a member. You get the 12 issues of WGBH Member Magazine. You get the GBH Member Card. There's something like 57 different benefits you get from that. And also the magnificent Channel 2 umbrella, which you get for $100. And here it is right here. Can't do any better than that with the Channel 2 umbrella. So please, call 492-1111 right now. It's terribly important to us as August 31st comes pouring down right on top of us. David.
We're going on to the next program now in just a few seconds, but there is still time for you to make that call. Perhaps you've wondered if your voice matters. Your voice does matter a great deal, because only from individuals like you can we keep Channel 44 on the air with all the wonderful and unique programs that come. So please, make the commitment. Call right now. Call during the program if you like, but make that call. And thanks very, very much.